Play a song?
To follow Tig.
I'll just do that.
She intimidated the fuck out of me, you guys.
Don't worry about it. Just don't show the audience and we'll be fine.
I get it.
I won't tell anyone.
All right, this one's for you.
Jacob, or for the audience? Who are you?
Oh, I just...
What are you talking about?
I just said that. I don't know what that means.
Sounded good.
Special, but...
I mean, people do say this one's for you.
This one's for you.
This one's for you. Yeah. Okay.
All right, this one's for you.
This one's for you.
Oh, cool.
There's a guy who works in a factory, building race car beds on an assembly line. He's got a wife and a daughter and a baby on the way, a farm and a tractor and a Chevrolet in the driveway. On his way downstairs for a midnight snack, he's still half asleep. On the floor, there's a slinky, so he trips and he falls, takes a tumble down the stairs, but he lands on his dog who was laying right there. So he looks into his big hound's eyes, laying up at the Kentucky skies, and he thinks, maybe that's God, maybe my dog is God. I mean, dog spelled backwards is God, can you believe it? I've just been saved by a canine Jesus. Maybe my dog is God, maybe that's God. A couple's on their honeymoon, soaking up Australia on a big snorkel trip in the Great Barrier Reef, and they're way out on their own when they see a manta ray, and it's coming right for them, so they start to pray. Then out of nowhere, here comes a big shark, and he tears that manta ray apart. So they look into the big shark's eyes, and at the Aussie skies, and they think, maybe that's God, maybe that shark is God. I mean, shark spelled backwards is cross, can you believe it? I've just been saved by a great white Jesus. Maybe that shark is God, maybe that's God. A sequoia tree, a baby smile, the hatching of a newborn crocodile, a secret garden, the Alaskan sunset, getting a hand job in your uncle's Corvette, sweet dessert after the Kid Rock concert, when you leave Hot Topic with the perfect t-shirt. Girl's walking down the street when she stops and sees a homeless man begging at her feet. So she gives him $1 or $3, and as she walks away, she hears the bum say, thank God. And she thinks, well, she thinks, maybe I'm God, maybe I'm fucking God. I've always felt special, my mom, she used to tell me, I've always been good at predicting the weather. Oh my God, give it up for Tig Notaro. Playing the piano, yelling at people.
fun time. Are you guys having a fun time? Yeah, it's just someone right here just went, yeah. It's a good time. Oh, the good. What a cool guitar. What a great pair of drums. Beautiful pants you got there. Those are great. That's the rule of threes right there. We're going to do a lot more lessons later in class. So much going on. I'm going to do something so fun and funny. And I need one volunteer for this fun and funny thing. Someone cool, like loves their outfit right now, is like really feeling so positive about everything that's going on in their life, has no complaints about anything. Someone that has like a net worth of $120,000 to $230,000 a year. They're a homeowner. They own 2 to 7 vehicles. They have 1.75 kids. There's so many of you out there. I just need one person that. Anybody, I just need one person. Come on, thank you. There it is. You're that afraid of me and what I'm gonna do? The rest of you? Jeez, thank you so much. What's your name? Crystal. I'm Crystal! Crystal, go over here. We're gonna come all the way over here. This is a desk all the way far back here. Far back. You can sit at this desk. We're gonna fire this up. We're gonna see if this works. And if it doesn't work, then we're just gonna get to know Crystal. Okay, it's working so far. I need you to run, what we're going to do is try to run a slideshow for me, and I want you to run it, Crystal. Do you feel confident in this endeavor? Look, I'm going to even give you this microphone. Here, Crystal, I'm going to give you this microphone. Look at this, it's inside my head. Okay, I'm going to give you this microphone. And just entertain everybody while I get another microphone. Okay, hold on.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Crystal.
I'm not wearing shoes right now.
Cool. Risky.
I know. Don't stop. Why is he taking so long?
Going as fast as I can.
No.
Keep them laughing.
You got some weird stuff on this
Oh,
computer.
You're not supposed to see any of this. How many people have this many or more tabs open right now? How many people have this many tabs open? How many people is just like, that's a Tuesday tab day, no big deal. It's just a regular Tuesday tab day. It's not even a Memorial Day tab day. Most of us.
You got some interesting things.
There's a lot of fun stuff. You know, I'm gonna be. While this is happening, why not just be a little vulnerable?
Right. Do we go with dirty projectors first?
I have an app called One Tab because I open a lot of tabs and I get anxious, and then I click the One Tab thing and it makes them all this one tab with all these links. That's what's going on with me. Fun stuff. Fun stuff for the show. What are you trying to do?
Well, dirty projectors, but they're
No, hey, let's just get out of there. Get that. We're gonna show a fun slideshow.
Oh.
It's called My Week, and I just want you to run it.
Thanks.
Can you do this? Can you figure this out?
Slideshow.
Yeah, click slideshow. There you got it.
Right.
Loading. Oh, there we go. Hey, avocados, $5 each. What's going on in the world?
Airline.
This is just like pictures from the last week of my life. Oh wait, hold on. You're going too fast. You gotta pause.
I'm not.
Figure it out. Spoiler alert. What are you doing? You're ruining the whole show. I bring an audience member up here.
We're good. Let's pause. Talk about this.
No, what is this? Is it music playing? What is that? Listen, I just want you to play this slideshow. I don't want you to sabotage me in front of all of Hollywood. What are you doing? Pause it.
No, I am watching
Is that
you.
happening? What is it? Okay, we're gonna use this. Use this. Okay. All right. This is Welcome to My Week. And what was your name again?
Crystal.
Right. And this is Crystal.
Thanks for that slide when we talk about who I am.
Thanks for that slide. This
Yeah.
slide of trash. This is Crystal. This is Crystal in her natural habitat. Little, like, which thing do you think is Crystal?
I've fallen down the stairs.
That's Crystal.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of friends. Or was that Crystal? Okay, next slide. Went to Texas. This is a typical Texas gas station. Do you have a vampire you need to kill? What kind of vampire? Is your vampire a sheriff? Is your vampire like into turquoise and surfing? You a surf vampire? Also, while you're killing a vampire, you need like a cool God bless Texas tote with the state on it. This is a little future oil rig, if you need that. And next slide. That's the slide. Also, of course, you can get a hat and a bag with a cross on it if you want to just hit a vampire with a bag. Next slide. Crystal.
I was looking at the hydration energy.
These are, I went to a gun range. These are targets at a gun range. Zombies. Do you hate zombies? Next slide. Do you hate zombie Nazis? Do you hate clown zombies? Wait, Beck, what are you doing? Crystal, there's spoiler alert. There's a big gun on the next one. Great. Do you hate numbers, shapes, and colors? Next slide. That's a whole bunch of crazy fucking guns. Next slide. This is a poor tree in Mississippi. Isn't this sad? It's like, hey, we love beads in Mississippi. Also, we love killing nature. Next slide. I went to my cousin's baptism and my cousin's child's baptism, which is my second cousin. Thank you. I don't know if that's true. And then this is what they put the holy water in, which is a turkey deep fryer. Yeah, that'll work. Just put that in there. That's what Jesus did. Next slide. That's not safe. That is not safe. Next slide. I don't know. Hey, buy that. Next slide. Hey, get it. Next slide. What happened to this slide? It's SEO Academy. That's here in Silver Lake. You can go and you can take classes. Next slide. That's another picture of that. Next slide. That's that thing. Oh, hey, get your dog high. Next slide.
That's so good for them. That one.
There's a dog on the package of the vet dog weed.
I like how it says "not you."
Did you think it was you?
Yeah, I did.
This might be me. This is it's not me.
Not me.
Next slide. It's like a video. It's not gonna load. This is a fun slideshow. Hey, future train entrance. Like if you're going to the future. Okay, next slide. This is what they think is happening in the future. Right here. People, it's gonna be so clean, you don't need shoes. Come to the subway without shoes. In the future, you won't need them. What were you saying, Crystal?
I'm from the future because I'm not wearing shoes.
You are not wearing shoes. Will you show everybody your left foot? What is this about? Who else right now took their shoes off for the show? One other person. Is that your friend?
Now.
Now, what is your name?
Felipe de Venezuela.
Felipe Venezuela. We've been looking for you! It's Felipe Venezuela.
Soulmates. Get
Well,
it?
this is Crystal. You both don't wear shoes and feel comfortable enough anywhere you are as if it were your bedroom. And you feel like it's clean, so you have a lot in common.
It's my second time at Dynasty Typewriter, so.
Yeah, so shoes off.
Shoes off.
Also, there's a, next slide.
Ass.
That's my flat butt, which you've probably seen a lot of tonight. Next slide. Got him! He's not here, he doesn't know I'm showing that. He literally said, don't show it to anybody. Why are you taking this picture? What's he thinking? What is this? I'm famous, I'll eat whatever I want. Okay, next slide. That's my dad, he lost his tooth. That's me, next slide. Something could happen. I just don't think it's gonna load. Is there another slide after this, Crystal? Is that it? We're at the end?
This is the end of your week.
That's the end of my week, everybody. Thank you. Crystal, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Stand next to Felipe Venezuela. Let's see what happens. Such a fun time, such a hot show. One more time for Crystal and the slideshow. So excited. There's a lot going on in the world, a lot going on in my life. I have recently been hired by Twitter, and I'm in an ad campaign that Twitter paid for and will come out next month. Isn't that exciting? I got some Twitter money. I got Twitter money coming my way. Thank you. And I'm not afraid to say it in front of you. And I was thinking that I asked them, and they said it was okay if I showed these little spots before they release them next month, but so you can't record it with your phone, you can't remember it. And I'm gonna show these. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, let's show these weird Twitter spots that I just made like a fortune doing. I am a business coach. I am a life coach. I am a birth coach. I've recently completed a 2-day doula workshop. Very intensive. Are you pregnant? Thinking about it? Well, if you ever do become sexually active, I have a coupon code. That's 1 of 30. Let's talk about your instructor. No, you know what? Mystery is better. Open your binders. Okay, I forgot the binders. Let's take notes in your mind. Mind notes. You're gonna make a mind palace, and you're gonna store your memories in there. Think about all the details of your palace. Beautiful floor, and the Dorian columns, and where your Bengal tiger is. You guys are getting it. Raise your hand if you're on social media. No, I mean right now. Literally right now, are you on social media?
What?
Because you always have to be on social media. Look at my hand, it's in my pocket. I'm scrolling and liking while I'm talking. Now I'm uploading a picture of a French bulldog. Now I'm liking that picture. Now I'm re-scrolling and unliking and reliking, unliking, reliking. That's pretty good. All right, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name
No, nobody cares about your name. Tell us about your brand.
is... So, like, do you want me to...
I'm already not buying your brand. And if I'm not buying your brand, I'm not buying your branded content. And that's what branded content is. I can see you're taking my notes. Very good. It's me rolling out in a month. You want to make $1 million?
Yeah.
Get tennis gear. Get to a tennis club. Wait there all day, every day during the week. There's going to be a doubles tournament where someone doesn't show up. You can jump right in there and win that game for that person. People playing weekday tennis at a club are probably millionaires. That's how you become a millionaire. And that's SEO. That's it. We did it. We showed all those ads. They're going to be rolling out in a month. You're going to see them all over the place. You can like them and reshare them. What did I do with the other fun mic stands all the way over here? Oh my gosh, we have such a fun show. There's so much going on. The other way, another Hollywood tip that my dad likes to give is if you don't have anything going on during the day, get someone's cute dog, walk it around Beverly Hills all day long. That dog is going to make friends with someone else walking their dog in Beverly Hills. That person probably owns a house in the neighborhood. That means they're probably a producer. That's how you get into a movie. That's how you get into a movie. Thank you. So much going on in the world. It's such a hot show. There's so much more show left. We're all getting older all the time. I'm getting older. One day I'm going to be dead. One day anyone that I know is going to be dead. One day those people are going to be dead. And one day the people that you know are going to be dead. And one day those people are going to be dead. And then those people are going to be dead. And then those people are going to be dead. And then those people are going to be dead. And that's a part of my set I've been calling. There's two ways I know I'm getting older. One is I used to audition for stuff out here that was like, hipster boy. little hipster boy with perfect little cheekbones. Little hipster boy. And then now that I'm older, I'm auditioning for things like hipster dad. Old dead hipster body in the river. It's been 8 hours, his family stopped looking for him. He was mostly eaten by coconut crabs. The other way is that if you go to a cool place at night, like MacArthur Park, alone, walking around in a concentric circle, professionals will walk by you and they'll whisper things in your ear, and they'll whisper like, "Coke, coke, smoke, smoke. Coke, smoke, swoxy, coxy, roxy, loxy, loxy. Coke, heroin. Now that I'm older, these same people are looking at me and they're whispering things like, "Custom medical orthotics. Custom orthotics. We go out back to the alley. I make a mold of your foot. Send it to Canada. 6 to 8 weeks, custom orthotics." I've been, Facebook wants to start a dating app. They want to be like a dating service now. It's like every place is a dating place. It's like, I met my wife on 23andMe. We had a lot in common. Ooh. HRF 297, exactly the same. We both love the opera. I've been more discerning about new friends in my life. Does anyone have like a filter they put on, will this person be my new friend? Does anyone have like a thing? Just a whistle? A woo whistle. What is it? Physical? Yes. Yes. So what's your physical new friend? You won't be physically new friends with someone if they're like, not for me. Mostly rhombus over here. I won't let people be my friend if they can't handle one single bee in their immediate environment. If you freak out over a bee, we're not going to be friends. It's not going to work out. No way. You don't want to be friends with that person. Is not going to be able to split a check 5 ways using a credit card. We all have credit cards. We're splitting a check 5 ways. You want that person to give you some epidural? It's the other thing. What is it? EpiPen? You want that person to give you an emergency tracheotomy? No way. No way. I got 90 situations where you don't want that person. You want them babysitting your child? Your newborn child? Your newborn?
No way.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't fucking think so. It's such a hot show. There's so much more show. I don't even have time to be doing anything, but we have to get through all these jokes in my pocket. Thank you. It's good to be here. It's good to see all these familiar faces. Bees. I identify, people can be anything they want to be. That's what our parents told us. You can do whatever you want. Now everyone identifies as whatever they want to identify as. I identify as the person who bought the last round of drinks. That's my thing. It's your turn. I saw a guy walking down the street with his phone in front of his face. Full volume, totally riveted, no headphones in. Batman Begins. There was a guy who was struck 17 times by lightning. 17 times, and then 2 years after he died, lightning struck his grave. Why? Why do people get struck by lightning so many times? Theories, anybody? Because they're magnetic. I like that one. And that's it? No one else has a theory? They're just magnetic?
They suck.
Cursed. What is it?
They suck.
They suck. And God knows it. And there's something inside of them and God wants to kill it! Alright, those are the theories. Anybody else?
Love golf course karma.
They love golf courses, karma. Karma's like they suck. Coincidence. 17 times. In their grave. What a coincidence. That's crazy. Huh, nothing means anything. He's probably magnetic. No one else?
They eat a lot of meat, so their blood is filled with iron.
Full of metal. Iron specifically, because of the meat. I like that one.
Anointed.
What was that?
Anointed.
They were anointed? Okay. Anointed.
Was that Felipe? Was that Felipe Venezuela?
That's Felipe.
Sniped him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Felipe Venezuela! All right. We're going to do one really awesome thing. Let's get... Oh, the Heart of Darkness was given a piece of technological equipment, advanced futuristic equipment from the center of the Milky Way galaxy next to the Dark Rift, and this piece of equipment was a chair. A chair. The I Love You chair. It was a chair. The I Love You chair. The I Love You chair. The I Love You chair. Okay, I need one new volunteer now. Someone who's having a hard time in their life, a hard year, a hard month, a hard week. Is this person running to the stage? Perfect. A hard time in your life. Thank you so much. Come to the stage. Please sit in the chair. What's your name?
Jacqueline.
What's your last name?
Vodka.
Jacqueline Vaca.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jacqueline Vaca! You're having a hard time in your life right now. It's a difficult situation. You don't have to explain anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't have to explain anything.
Perfect. Yeah. So put yourself in the chair in a comfortable position.
Okay.
You're gonna open yourself up to the technological advancements of the chair. So this is what we're going to do. Everyone needs to make eye contact with Jacqueline Vaca. Every single person, look at her right in the eyes. I don't want her to be able to look anywhere without seeing someone looking at her right in the eyes. And we're going to say, I love you, Jacqueline Vaca, 10 times, rapidly, loudly, and full of meaning. Are you ready? Are you ready? I love you, Jacqueline Vaca, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I love you, Jacqueline Vaca. 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 The I love you chair. The I love you chair. Thank you, Jacqueline, so very much for coming into the Love You chair. Thank you. I hope you feel better. Yeah, there's only one per show. Jacqueline Vaca, everybody. She's having a hard time. If you see her, help her out. Give her a hug. Tell her you love her again. Thank you so much. You guys ready for more show? Yeah. Such a hot show, such a good time, really having fun. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage right now, very good friend of the Heart of Darkness, great friend of the Cooties, good friend of yours, good friend of mine, friend of Dynasty Typewriter, a friend of the mayor of Los Angeles, friends with a couple people that are probably here tonight, friends with, like, I was once in Philly, there was a guy who was like, oh, I'm his friend. And I was like, oh, that's cool, me too. Friends with that guy, I think his name is Steve. Friends with the sound man, friend of the people. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Reggie Watts!
Ladies and gentlemen, the cooties, everybody, the cooties. All the way from here. We're gonna do a lot of different things this evening, and the most of which will be gotten to relatively soon. So, for those of you concerned about when that will commence, it will be clear, and so you don't have to stress out about knowing when it is about to begin. So we'll be clear about that. So I just want to erase any of that anxiety where you expected, like, am I supposed to figure it as now? Or is it so don't worry about that. We will do that when it comes around. Dark rainy nights on a bed with a good quilt is one of the fun things that we do around here, whether you have a cat or not. These nights can be translated into young adolescent mystery novels about ghosts that adults don't believe in, and you can feel the flashlight under the covers and the feeling of dread for having to go to the restroom and dangle your feet over the edge of the bed. Now, before the wind shudders the windows too much and the draft creates whistling noises, you have to understand that the drifting shadows that you see silhouetted against the opposite wall to your window are probably just branches moving in the way of a newly erected street light. Now, I know a lot of you are interested in that scenario in using electrodes of some sort. Some of you are going to go to the attic. Some of you are like that. You're going to go to the attic. You're going to make a small table, and hook chains to 4 corners of it, a rectangular platform. Take a mouse that died recently and put it on there, and put some electrodes onto the mouse and to places that you seem to think will activate or reactivate the mouse. And taking those cables and running them to the roof, and making sure that you're using copper plating with a little bit of a spiral of metal to attract or to increase the likelihood of attracting electrical current from the sky should there be an electrical storm with sufficient activity in the air and enough particulate ionization. Now, some of you are inclined to maybe put a hatch that's just a little bit larger than the shape of the table in line with the table. And then also probably attach a pulley system to that when cranked upon will equally raise all 4 corners of the table through the chain linkage system as it spools up and raises the amount of space that was made available from you providing a space that was slightly larger than the table, allows the table to become flush or equal to the angle of the roof. Not all of you, but some of you. Some of you might go into your closet and try to find an HO scale locomotive to put on your electric railroad set. Some of you might take pages from a Hustler magazine and roll them up and put them in an old HO scale boxcar as part of your train set collection. Some of you ride bikes. Some of you wonder if you saw something move in the graveyard at night when you snuck out in the middle of the night to meet your friends to see if ghosts existed. Some of you remembered what it felt like to fall into that ditch that night with the freshly hewn earth that had been dug up from the construction site across from the old creepy house on 65th. Some of you grasp at straws and look for pieces of bread where bread is not available, and yet you apply the forces of digestive prowessness upon your neighbor for those fortuitous enoughs to get all of those things together, to coagulate them together in a way that's reasonable, compliant, placid, placatative, and illustrative. But sometimes it's not enough. And that's where grandmothers come in. You see, grandmothers, they're people. They feel like special, powerful entities in your life when you're younger, and as you get older, you realize they're just you in the future. But hopefully you're listening to them, because they were you, and so they're trying to warn you as a time traveler about certain things. So it's up to you, And they usually, if they're good time traveling versions of yourself, they'll say like, but it's up to you at the end of the advice. Not all of them do. Sometimes they're just like, this is the way it is, because they're trying a different tactic. Talking to the cooties the other night about Venezuela. No. Jeez, yes. And we came up with a lot of good stuff. We felt good. I mean, you felt pretty good about it, and you guys felt good.
Solid.
Felt great. You felt good, right? And how long were we talking about?
Not Venezuela.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
50 minutes.
About 50.
Just hold on a second. So 15 minutes, did you say?
Well, I did say 50.
He said 50.
Oh, you said 50.
Yeah.
But time flies for me when I'm having fun.
Okay, only then.
So only when I'm having fun, I can't tell what time it is anymore.
So you feel like when you're having fun,
Yeah.
that if you're a part of time, maybe at that point you're out of time and you're on time, and it feels like you're levitating. So when you're having fun, okay.
Exactly how I feel.
You're like out of the time stream, and you're on a raft, and it feels like you're flying.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I felt.
Okay.
Floating
right.
raft.
Okay. All right. So yes. So what we take from this is not an everyday occurrence. We don't realize these types of things that often. Simulation theory has a lot to go for, and we have a lot yet to prove. With the cascade quantum lasers that we've developed over time, trying to measure the possibility of dark matter, the vibration of dark matter, and the antithesis of dark matter, anti-dark matter, which is really weird to think. It's like, oh, is it light matter? No. So, and past 5 years, like, are we going to take it that? I mean, are we going to go there, or are we going to take it back, right? Anyways, so I talked to Sharon. Sharon's like, I don't have to do it, I don't have to do it, or whatever. And that's my friend Jeremy acting like Sharon, so it's like, it's not very good. It's not a good Sharon at all. It's not the Sharon we know. But it's Jeremy's Sharon. It's not our Sharon. So, but anyways, he comes in. He's like, I'm not gonna do it. And we're just like, shut up, But seriously, this is one of those times where we really have to think about it a little bit more than usual. You ask any forensic expert, what's their attitude when they're performing autopsies? And they'll often say, they ain't no attitude. All right, that makes sense. But it's like, you learn a lot because you know how biology is. You go far enough into biology and it starts to turn to mush, right? And then you have to get into physics, right? Because now it's like, I don't know if it's living anymore. Are molecular structures, are they alive? It's like, I don't know, so it's not biology anymore. So now you're a scientist. So, biologists are not scientists. But what I'm saying is once you get down to that level, it's so much fun. Because you just have there's a whole mess of stuff
to check out. Just micro universes, just like floating around and you trying to figure it out. And I think that's pretty fun. And you don't have to prove anything, so that's kind of cool. A lot of stuff going on in politics. Carter's been elected, and All in the Family. Have you heard of this? All in the Family. It's going to be coming out, and it's about a racist. So check that out. All in the Family. It's going to be pretty cool. You take the good, you take the bad, you put them all together. You have the facts of life. The facts of life. So, oh shit! Right. I was supposed to tell you guys, and we're gonna do our thing in a second. But I got it. Yeah. Okay. So next week we're gonna be doing a couple stand-up acts where we're gonna do a lot of improv. Improv we're gonna be running here on this stage. This is a new venue, by the way. Dynasty, you know. Dynasty, it means of nasty. Dynasty. Where it come from? Dynasty. The Regon? Yes, the Regon of Dynasty. Okay, so, but the type of improv that we're going to be doing here on stage is just going to be, called ultra-structured improv. So, we're going to be setting so many guidelines, and so many rules, and you're just going to be like, whoa, how does it still work? So I'm looking forward to that. I want to do a quick impression of, do you know, was it Janis? No, Janis Joplin? Janis Joplin? No. The Dars? The Dars. The Dars. No, God, I keep fucking that up. No, the Stilettos. Okay, so this is an impression of the Stilettos, 1978 CBGBs. Now, at this time, Susie Sue and Robert Smith were hanging out in England. They had a project together called The Hand, and then they changed it to The Glove. It's too plain, you know, they need something more. So The Glove is a project that they started, and it's really fun. So I'm going to do just a couple of those from that, and then we're going to move on to the last bit of the show, which Greg Barris, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Barris. These guys came in last minute, the Cooties. And by the way, you got to check out the Cooties. They're very monstrous, very dangerous. Sometimes you'll get musical comedians, and I'm not knocking it at all, so don't get mad at me. But sometimes you'll get musical comedians that, you know, they play a guitar pretty good. Pretty good, you know, pretty good. You know, you get the rhythm and the chords, you know, and stuff like that, and then there's a cool melody and some awesome lyrics and great delivery. Not the giorno! You know, it's once in a while you get like a musical comedy, you know, like a Tim Minchin, if you guys don't know Tim Minchin. He's just like a virtuosic piano player. It's crazy, you know, he's a crazy man. These guys are like some of the best musicians I know. They're incredible, and they're fucking funny as hell. So, it's an incredible thing. And they're here in our city. Does anybody know the original name of Los Angeles? Yes, that's it. Yeah. It's like, what is it, like ours, the queen of the city of Los Angeles or something like that? It's something, I don't know, it translates something like that. Anyways, check it out. Okay, so for this last thing, I'm gonna do, so this is Robert Smith, and who looks fantastic now these days, by the way. Give a chance, check it out. Yeah, so it's him and Susie Sue, and this is about 1979. This will be London, so you know, it's got that feel to it. Any time travelers that you know of would agree. So, keep it to yourselves. Anyways, this is a song. It goes. You guys know the tempo. I think it's in. I think it's in E. It's an E minor. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's some changes, but it's random. Go ahead. Welcome to the stage, Lisa. She's got all the right moves. Yo, man, I just bought those shoes. I want too many people try to make it high. We never know the secret when we do get the fire. I got it out on the 5 inches here, wide fan. I got some D's, motherfucker, yeah. I got my money out, I don't understand. I feel really live about and things about somebody told me you were there so bad. I heard the fingers you was waving a flag. I roll my tempo, but I get you so bad. You got pull, give up a biggie beep, biggie beep, biggie beep, biggie beep. Everybody like you so bad. I like you do it so bad. Every time you do it, you get hard in the world, and they try to stop you like a little girl. Laser, 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 laser.
laser days. Get ready for buffering. 30 seconds ought to do it so you can run around the lake. So don't worry, don't worry. Someday they will legalize. And someday we'll go into a coffee shop and smoke a joint. Legalize. And after the great destroyer leaves office, and sometime there'll be someone to rebalance the stakes. Don't you ever don't you Thank you so much, everybody. The Cooties, myself. I leave it up to you, Mr. Brett Barris, wherever you are.
Reggie Watts! Thank you so much for coming out to the show. Did you guys have a good time tonight? Such a fun time. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. Sometimes it's hard to have a good time. Boo! We're trying to have a good time here. Sometimes people want to give us a hard time. No. Sick and tired of a hard time. It's hard to have a good time when you're burdened with the guilt and shame of the things that you've done in the past. So you gotta stop riding the shame wave! That's why I forgive everybody here for everything you've done. And I forgive myself. Thank you. You've been doing some filthy living, feeling guilty for all your sin, and I forgive you, you are forgiven, I forgive you, you are forgiven. Oh, it's gonna get better. You made your heart a house of shame. Let it go and release your pain. I forgive you, you are forgiven, I forgive you, you are forgiven. Start living your life guilt-free. All your sins are now with me. I forgive you, you are forgiven, I forgive you, you are forgiven. All right, we're gonna come to each and every single one of you. There's not a lot of us here left. We're gonna confess a sin to me, and then we're all together gonna forgive you of your sin together. I'll go first. I've been staying at my friend's house. I smoked all of her weed, and then I bought more weed to replace that weed, and then I smoked all of that weed. And then I only had a credit card to buy more weed, and I tried to find a delivery service that only took credit card and it was recreational, and I couldn't do it! And then she's home, and I told her all that, and I just left. 1, 2, 3, 4, I forgive you, you are forgiven, I forgive you, you are forgiven. All right, who has a sin? Yeah, come here, confess a sin to me. I'll see you guys later. Come confess a real sin to me. Well, you really boofed it with the double homicide. Now you gotta come and confess a real sin. Let's get a real sin. Stand up, hold me, tell me something that you really did. Yeah, untuck your shirt. Don't kiss, everyone's waiting. Something shitty you did to someone recently, something shitty you did to yourself, you threw a piece of litter on the ground, it doesn't have to be big, you watched illegal movies online, you know, something simple. Just, you know, you did something. Who? What was her name? Damn. Kevin. I knew it. He talked bad about Kevin. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's that simple. Folks, it's that simple. Get involved with the show. Who else has a sin? I saw a lot of people a second ago. It doesn't have to be this crazy. Give me a sin. Quick, come here. Yeah. He sent his mom an edible arrangement for Mother's Day, but felt like he should have done more. Why? I haven't seen her since December and I miss her. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgive you, you are forgiven, I forgive you, you are forgiven. Come on, who else has a sin? I'll come out there. I'll come out there. You have a sin? What's your sin? What was it? I stole a comforter from Rob. What is it? From Macy's. A comforter from Macy's is a theft. That's a theft. That's a heist. A comforter. Well, how was that? Ocean's 46. A comforter for Macy's for her friend. She didn't even keep it. That's fucked up. The band's not on board. They don't like it. You know what?
Stealing.
What is it?
No, you can't steal.
Just stealing.
It's illegal.
That's
Stealing's fucked up, yeah.
Yeah,
Stealing.
stealing.
You stole it for your friend. You said
She did steal for her friend.
the friend wanted to steal it, not you.
And you're like, I'll steal it.
Oh, the friend was her ride! 1, 2, 3, 4! Who else has a sin? Oh, right here, yeah, what is it? Oh my God, her neighbor is very competitive with her, and he's a jock. So she lies to him and tells him that you're doing all types of athletic things. Because he gets really jealous. I moved a lot of boxes today. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgive you, you are forgiven. I forgive you, you are forgiven. Who else has a sin? Oh, you got one. I can tell you're looking at your mouth as a gape. All right. Ha ha ha. I told someone that I work with, the person is incompetent, that they should quit their job because they're no good at their fucking job. You told someone you're no good at your fucking job, you should quit it. And where do you work? His shirt says lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, fuck that person. Who else has a sin? Somehow where you don't want to look at me? This person doesn't want to look at me. You confess this sin to me. Come here. Confess this sin. You whispered in my ear. Oh, I got nothing. Something. I know it's gonna get too weird if I linger too long. You don't have anything. I'm gonna linger. You know something you did. You said fuck you under your breath to somebody. You cheated on your wife. You murdered a child. You stole someone's laundry. You didn't. Come on, something. This is buying a lot of time for you. Nothing. He's not gonna say anything. Come on, nothing now. What about now? A liar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, someone over here has a sin. Oh, someone in the front. So many people over here. What is it? We. I love it's we. We ate popcorn off the floor. Filthy, disgusting. But who of us among us hasn't? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's got a sin over here? Someone over here, hand their hand up. What'd you do? That's for me. I told my new code worker that my dog acts weird around them. But she doesn't. She told her new coworker that her dog acts weird around him, but the dog doesn't. That's just how the dog is. And now the coworker feels insecure because that's how the dog always is. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, who's got one over here? Someone up there? Help me out with this mic cord, people. Jesus. You got a sin for me, buddy? What do you do? Something filthy? I bet. He just goes, porn! Porn! I mean, who among us? Porn! 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgive you. You are forgiven. I forgive you. You are forgiven. Someone over here have a sin? You got a sin? What is it? You're happy about yourself. We're gonna get deep into this one. I led someone on Bumble and I feel bad about it. That's like a humble brag sin. Oh, I saved this family and I forgot to leave a note. They're all alive. Well, how'd you leave them on? You ghosted them? He ghosted them and he does this, kind of like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone else have a sin? I have to come all the way over there. You come over here. It's too far. Hurry up. Better be a good one.
I shot it in my friend's pants that he left.
Pooped your friend's lent pants?
I shot it in my friend's pants that he left.
Sharded. And now he's squeezing my shoulder like, make this better. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgive you. You are forgiven. I forgive you. You are forgiven. Anyone else? Last chance. All right, when I say I forgive you, you say I am forgiven. I forgive you. I forgive. I forgive you. I forgive. I forgive you. I forgive. I forgive you. You are forgiven. I forgive you. You are forgiven. All right, last time. I forgive you. You are forgiven. I forgive you. You are forgiven. All right, thanks for coming to the Heart of Darkness. Big up for being tonight. Reggie, Rory, Sid, the Typewriter, the Cookies, yourself. Have a good night.
Keep it going for Great Barris, everybody! Thank you very much for joining us here at Dynasty Typewriter. Check us out at dynastytypewriter.com and get home safely. Thank you.